All right, all right. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are we set? So we can begin tonight's class. Okay, let me see. Are we set? Are we set? Are we set? Are we set? Okay, so if you are here, all right, who is joining? Who is joining? All right, so without wasting much time, we'll just begin this tonight's class. All right, we'll just begin tonight's class. All right, so let me present. All right, let me present. All right, so let's begin. All right, so let me share my screen so that we can start. All right, share your screen, entire screen, and all right, so let's begin. Good, 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 good. Mr. Festus, you are welcome, sir. You are welcome, sir. Mr. Festus, can you hear me? Mr. Festus, can you hear me? Mr. Festus, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
All right. Yeah, good evening, sir. Thank you so much for joining. All right, let's begin.
It's a pleasure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome, sir. All right, so let's go ahead for tonight's class. Okay, so we are looking at, let me quickly present. Let me share my screen. Okay. All right, good. So this is it. All right, so today we are looking at e-commerce live webinar by Chesa. This is all right. So we are beginning from them. So tonight we are going to be learning how you can make up to 500k to 1 million every single month through e-commerce business. All right, through e-commerce business. Like I told you before, this is a step-by-step guide. All right, this is a step-by-step guide that will show you everything you need to know about e-commerce. All right, about e-commerce. I tell you, I bet you to pay attention to everything we are going to be learning in this video, in this webinar tonight. All right, I tell you, you're going to learn a whole lot of things from this webinar. Now let's begin. In this live training, like I said before, we're going to be learning how you can make consistent. And I tell you, this is a practical class, and I will show you how all of these things work. All right, how all of these things I'm telling you work. Now, this business does not fail, and it promises to give you the result that you want every single day. All right, every single day you're going to be getting this result I'm talking about. All right, so the most important thing is for you to sit down, relax, and pay attention to everything we are going to be saying in this live webinar. All right, everything we're going to be saying in this live webinar. Now let's begin. Another thing there is that this particular business we're talking about does not have any age barrier, irrespective of your age. Internet does not respect age. Internet does not respect age. I've seen a 16 years old boy making up to 500k, 1 million every single month. All right, I've also seen a 60 years old person making a crazy figure out of the internet. So right, this does not require any age barrier, does not have any qualification. All right, does not require any qualification. The same thing, it does not also require your experience. Irrespective of your experience, it does not matter. All right, it does not matter. Now let me just quickly share a little story with you. 2 years ago I came across Courage Ngili. This particular guy has been in this e-commerce business for long. He was the one that mentored me out, all right, in this e-commerce business. All right, I tell you, I learned this business from him. All right, as this right now, this business is giving me steady 400k, 500k every single week. All right, the same thing I'm good. But stay with me. I'm going to show you all of this. But sometimes some of you, when you hear this kind of figure, you think it's a big amount of money. No, by the time you start making this, you know that this is not a figure. All right, this is not a figure. This business, This same business I'm about to show you will give you this product. One particular product can give you this amount in a week. One particular product can give you this amount in a week. Now let's begin. Here are some testimonial. Here are some 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 proof of what I'm talking about. Now, this is a form, all right, that was filled for a particular product. The product was selling for 35,000 naira for one piece, right? And now in a week, in a day, sometimes in a day, I have like three orders, sometimes four orders, sometimes five orders, as the case may be, and all these orders are fulfilled. Now look at this date. This is October 23rd, 2024, and I also have the same order. All right, you can see that this is a sit-up bar. All right, this is a sit-up bar. Why this is a shoe dryer? All right, it's a shoe dryer. I can show you the video, or I can show you the landing page I use in selling that product, so you will understand what you are saying. Right now, let me quickly show you. All right, this is the shoe dryer. Can you see that? This is the shoe dryer. Right? Can you see now? This is the particular device. And now here's the you can see the price here. All right, can you see the price I'm telling you? One pack of it costs 35,000 naira. And now you can see the form here. All right, if you just it's as simple as this. Right, it's as simple as this. So this is what I'm trying to explain to you in that particular. So once you fill this form now, I get notified that somebody has placed an order, and from there I can contact the person and let the person know what is going on. All right, so this is particular form. Right, I can refresh it so you won't think it. I can refresh this so you'll be aware of what I'm saying. All right, so this is the particular. It says say goodbye to damp and smelly footwear. All right, so this is the device. All right, can play it so you can. All right, so you can see that now. So this particular is not there. All right, good. So let me not bother. Then let's continue. Let's continue. So this is a particular order I got about five order from this particular product in a day. Now look at this another product too I sold. Right, this is called sit up bar and the skipping rope. Right, the skipping rope is a free combination of those two. I give one out for free. Right, if you buy this top rope for free. Right, that's for that particular one. Now, this is a testimonial from the same person I told you that showed me this particular business I'm about to show to you too. He said, now look at this testimonial. He said, every day I keep praying for you. All right, now you make me start business courage. Now you make me start business courage. God bless you for me. March make it a year I started business and you changed my life. All right, this was about 11 months ago. Now look at this one. This is about 9 months ago. Now I said I was doing the delivery myself and the stress was too much. I got a delivery company and this we're moving fine. I really appreciate what you've done for me. Much love from Ghana. This particular person is from Ghana. That's why I told you that irrespective of your location, this business will always deliver. This business will always deliver. Now look at this person. Say it's always a pleasure learning from you. You changed my life through e-commerce. This was just 2 weeks ago. All right, 2 weeks ago from this same person. Now look at another order. You can see all of this. Now look at the amazing part. This same day, I told you before, I got an order around 9 a.m. 9 a.m. And that same day, I got another order around 12:50 p.m. the same day. All right. So that's to tell you that this thing we're talking about is not screenshot or is not Photoshop. Let me use that word. Now this is it. All right. This is it. You can see that here. The same day I got the order 9 a.m. and the same day I got the order around, let's say 12 minutes, just like 20 minutes to 1 the same day. Right. The reason why I have to screenshot this Gmail so that you won't think it's what will I call it now? It's Photoshop. All right. So this is how it works. All right. So this same business I'm showing you now will give you that same result if you are willing to learn and implement. It is very, very important. Because some of us we have learned enough. We have learned enough, but willingness to implement and be disciplined is very, very important. Now let's proceed. Now, who is this class for? Who is this class for? Now, number one, anyone who wants to leverage the internet and make money off the internet. That's number one person, because the internet, like I told you, does not sleep. Internet operates 247, and because of that, everybody can leverage on it. Like I told you before, it does not have any age barrier. It does not also require any experience from you. All right. The same way, it does not require any qualification. In as much as you can operate your phone, all right, you can operate your phone. This is a physical business that you do on a daily basis. Just the same way you have people who are operating store. All right, this is something you're also doing here. All right, you're only leveraging on the internet to actualize your dream. Now look at this. Anyone who wants to have extra income, many people want to have extra income. Many persons today wants to have extra income. So it is very, very important that if you are in this live webinar, pay attention to everything we are saying. And the third category of people is anyone who wants to, student who wants to make money online. All right. For students who wants to make money online, this class is for you. This particular training is for you. So you need to pay attention to everything we are learning. Now, right, there are two type of e-commerce. We have the importation, whereby you have to bring goods. All right, let's say for example you are bringing goods all the way from China, Turkey, any part of the world to your location, and you are selling. All right, you have that. Then you have the other one that calls drop shipping, whereby you don't need to start importing before you start selling. All right, there are people who have imported this product at in a large quantity, and they are giving out they are selling to you at a wholesale price. All right, instead of you importing, you can contact with this person and start selling. All right, that means you start selling before you have the product. Okay, but importation means you are bringing the product first before you start selling. But in drop shipping, you don't really need to bring the product. All right, you don't even need to see the product before you start selling it. All right, you have the quality of the product. You look at the picture and the rest of them. You start doing whatever thing with it. All right, the different models of business fall under any of this. All right, but then the first move to start e-commerce is to decide on the business model to start. Like I told you, the importation and dropshipping, there are two type of business model. All right, there are two type of business model. But then the one that interests you, you have to put your attention and go into it. All right. Now, the first move to starting e-commerce, like I told you before, is to is to understand the one you want to adopt. All right. The business model you adopt will extend on your level of experience. If you are going with e-commerce, if you are going with the importation, you must have a good knowledge of it. That's number one. Or if you are going with drop shipping, you must also understand how drop shipping works. All right. But then you don't need to have any fear, because this webinar, I'll be exposing the two parts to you. I'll be exposing the two parts to you. All right. So the level of experience, expertise, and availability and country policy. All right. Thank God we are in Nigeria. There's this business there's no country policy that's currently affecting this business right now. So it means it's still open to as many persons who are willing to follow. All right. So now there are a few steps to starting this business. All right. There are a few steps to starting this business. All right. The number one step is you need at least 30K to 50K startup capital. The reason is for this is because you need this amount first to run ads. I get now to run ads, because like I told you, you are promoting this business online, right? You are promoting this business online. You need to learn how to run ads. Number one. Then number two, in case you have an order, all right, in case you have an order, you need at least a little capital to get this product from your supplier, because sometimes not that this supplier cannot give it out to you before you pay them, but then you have not done business with this person and they have not established trust. All right, trust is very, very important in this business. But then because you have this little capital, you can, let's say for example, you have like two order, all right, you can pay your supplier before you get the product. I guess now you can pay your supplier. Okay, hello, I just have another place. I need two pieces of this product. And the good part of this is that this supplier we're talking about, they give you at a wholesale price. All right, at a wholesale price. The same amount you're going to use to buy from China or anywhere, that's the same amount they're giving you in Nigeria. All right, that's the more reason why I said this business does not have any limitation. Are you getting that? Does not have any limitation. So that's the reason why I have to say you set aside 30K to 50K as your startup capital. And it's very, very important. That is, it is called your seed capital, and you must manage it properly. Very, very important. Then number two, you must research for a hot product, a hot problem solving product that has a good profit margin. All right. What I mean by this is there are products that you see that will cost like 5K, 3K, 4K, 6K, as the case may be, up to 10K. And now, if you have this product, you can sell this product for out as high as 25K, 30K. And now your profit margin for this for each sale is like having it up to, let's say you're having up to like 10K, 15K, 7K, 8K, as the case may be. Imagine selling one product and you are getting 7K profit. Now times it by 20, times it by 100, times it by 50. That is how you do this kind of arrangement. All right, that's why I said you have a product that solves a good problem and has a good profit margin. Now let me show you a few examples. Now look at this product you're seeing on the screen. The first one is called earwax remover. All right, this particular product, it costs like give or take 6,000 naira, or oh no, it costs, it's give or take 7,000 naira for this particular product. Now, if you are selling this product, you are selling for like 17K, 18K, as the case may be. Now, your profit for this particular product cost profit come like 5K to 5K to 10K, as the case may be. But then if you have a profit of 7K for a particular product, it is a good business. Right? It's a good business. The second one you are seeing here is called mini camera. This particular product, as at when this product was selling, it was currently the price of this product, for you to buy this product now, it costs like 10K. But then it was not like this before, right? If you want to buy that, then if you want to import it yourself from China, you might get it up to maximum 7K, 8K, or even 6K, as the case may be. All right. Now you are selling this particular product for 20K, 25K. I get it now. So this is how it works. Then the third one you are seeing here is called children toothbrush. Instead of using the normal brush, this particular one, this product is this device you are seeing is soft, right? It's soft, especially for those of them that don't have they have not developed their teeth, right? They can use it to brush their mouth. I guess now this particular product costs 1,015, as the case may be. But if you are buying in large quantity, you might be getting at the rate of 700, 600, as the case may be. All right. So these are good products you can promote. I'm just giving you these examples of these devices. Now let's look at another one. Now this one you are seeing, this on that device, getting this product will cost about 8K, 10K. All right. Why this one is called nose trimmer. All right, it's used to remove hair from the nose. All right, so this particular device also costs about, give or take, also give you, you can sell it for, you can buy it for the rate of 10K. I get 10K. But then if you're also buying in large quantity, you get it at a lower price. Now the third one you're seeing here is called a baby's nail trimmer. Instead of using your teeth to cut baby's nail, you can just use this device, just use it to trim their nails. Right? Used to trim their nails. Getting this device alone costs about 6,075. I get it now. And you can sell this for as high as 20K, 25K, and people will be willing to buy this. All right, people will be willing to buy this. You can even go ahead and do a combo. You can combine this toothbrush with this baby's nail, and you also sell at a very good rate. I guess now. So this is how you research for hot product, and there are still amazing and amazing hot product people are yet to discover. I guess now people are yet to discover. All right, one product can give you all the money you are looking for. All right, one product can give you all the money you are looking for. Let's proceed. The third step is to build a sales funnel that will help you automate this process. All right, that will help you automate this process. Now, like I showed you before, this is a sales funnel process. All right, this is a sales funnel process. Like I was showing you, this particular one I use in that shoe dryer is also a sales funnel process. All right, but then, all right, it's a sales funnel process for a selling of product. All right, the same way you can also create your own. You will be shown how to design all of this. You'll be shown how to design all of this. And the thing is, it is not difficult to design. In as much as you are determined and you are willing to learn, it is not difficult. I get it now. So this is where people will go and place order for your product. You know, I showed you in that landing page I showed you just there's a place they have a form to fill. All right, once they fill the form, they will be notified that somebody has placed an order. All right, you'll be notified. Then you can contact them, send them and give them a call. Hello, Mr. James. You just placed an order for a particular product. We are calling to confirm so we can know how to go. Calling to confirm so we can process the delivery for you and all of that. All right. So this is how all of this is good. Once the person is available, then you can send the product across to the person when he gets them. And the good part is there are some person who will want you to use a delivery agent to their various locations. That is also a way of sending your product. And now there are so many delivery agents across the globe. All right, across Nigeria, for example, there are so many reliable and trustworthy delivery agents. But then if you don't know all of this, you spend your money and people will just some persons will send a product, they will give to a delivery agent will deliver the product, take the money, take the profit and everything. I get it now. It happens like that. But then this is why you need to pay attention to what we are saying tonight. Then number 4 is to create a promotional material. a promotional material. Promotional material are those videos you use in selling your product. All right, they are the videos you use in selling your product. They are called promotional material. All right, it can be a good picture, it can be a good videos stating the benefit and how to use a particular product. All right, you can see just do these are the video you see on Facebook, Instagram. They are called promotional material. It could be a video, it could be a well designed flyer. All right, these are promotional material because those things will help to attract people to your product. We have to compare people to your product. For example, you see a good video advert, you would like to know what that product is all about. Right, that's what we mean by having a good promotional material. The number five is for you to sit down before you sell any product. Before you sell any product, it is good for you to sit down, do your calculation because this is a real-time business. All right, this is a real-time business, so that you will not end up using your capital, losing your profit, everything. I get it now. So that's the reason why it is good for you to sit down, do your calculation, and have a good profit. That's why I say a good profit should be between 5K to 10K, as the case may be. But then that is for starters, right? That's for starters. Somebody that just come into the business. There are people who separate as high as 50K, 100K. They have a good profit margin of up to 40K. There are even some person that sell up to a 1 million naira kind of product. I get now that depends on how well you have advanced in a particular business. That's the more reason why I said, as a starter, have a good profit margin of 5 to 10K. If you are making up to like 5K for every sale, let's say you make a sale, you close up to you have like 5K, it is good. All right, it is very, very good as a starter. All right, that's the reason why this number 5 is very, very important. The number 6 is start running advert on Facebook. See, those adverts you see on Facebook, on Instagram, people are running them. All right, people are doing all of those things from the comfort of their home. And the thing is, this we are talking about, they are not difficult. They are not difficult. So you need to pay attention, learn all this business step by step. Learn these things. But don't worry, I will show you how you can run all of this thing, how you can and attract serious buyer to your business. All right. Then number 5 is to deliver the product without any delay. You get it now? Deliver the product without any delay. It is very, very important. Deliver the product without any delay. Are you getting now? So it's very, very important. Then moving away from them, all right, deliver the product without any delay. Okay, so and get your money. The beauty of e-commerce is somebody order today, before tomorrow they have already received a call. Hello, Mr. James. Like I said before, we just called to tell you that your product is on the way. Right, you will receive a call from our delivery agent before the end of today. All right, so their mind will be they will be informed that they are expecting an order. All right, not that somebody will order for a product 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, they have not received any call. They will lose interest because your money is with them. That's the reason why before now we're doing what is called pay before delivery, but business have changed. People are not doing pay on delivery. I get as you are bringing the product, they want to see what they are paying for. So because of that, you have to keep them on the know. You have to be informing them from time to time. Right? And all this is something you can do by yourself. I get now. You get an order, you receive an email that somebody has placed an order, put a call across. Just give them like 10 to 15 minutes. You put a call across. Hello, you just receive an order. You receive an order. Are you we are calling to confirm this particular order from you so I can process the delivery. All right, no problem. I'm interested. I'm expecting it, no problem. Then the next day, after like how many hours or the following day, give them a call. Your order has been sent. All of these things you are just giving them. They are informed. All right. So now, before you know what's happening, that same day, your order shouldn't take maximum 3 days, depending on the location, except you are sending product to far north. All right. If it's within the southeast, you can use transport company. A day or two should be maximum. All right, so that they can get the order. The beauty of it, like I said before, fast delivery, quick money. That is the logic. Then number eight is reinvest into your business. As you are making money from this particular business, let's say every week you are able to close like 100K for a business you started with 50K or 30K. Don't be scared. Reinvest back into the business before you start buying those expensive things you want to buy, before you start going out for those things you want that has already been interested in you. Before you start doing all those things, reinvest into the business. All right, reinvest. That's the reason why I said reinvest into the business, rinse and repeat. Be doing this thing over and over and over and over. As you are selling a particular product, don't be carried away. Start searching for another product to start designing. Right, start looking for the next product to design. Start looking for the next product to start promoting. All right, as you are doing this thing, always remember to be disciplined. Discipline your time, your energy, your resources, your energy. Yeah, let me use that word. Discipline your time, your energy, your resources. Be disciplined. Be disciplined. Not that you start seeing a little figure coming to your account, you start doing anyhow, you start spending money without looking at. So you need to be disciplined in your resources, all right, so that you can make the most of the business you are into. Now, having explained those steps, the most exciting thing about this business is that anyone can do it. All right, that is the most exciting thing about this business. I've been telling you, anyone can do it. Anyone, irrespective of your age, your experience, your qualification, anyone can do it. As long as you have access to the internet, anyone can do it. All right, it doesn't require any special skill or tech knowledge. All right, which makes it one of my favorite business today because it is a real-time business. And the good thing about this business is that it doesn't deprive you of doing any other kind of business. I get it. It doesn't deprive you of doing another kind of business. Okay, so it's very, very important. Then moving away from there, you see that it is possible to make millions from this business, especially if you have someone to guide you, just like as I'm doing now. Right? If you have someone to guide you, you don't have any issues. You don't have any issues regarding this business. You don't have any issues if you have someone to guide you, just like as I'm explaining all the strategies to you now. Now, moving away from them, however, there are few problem people face when it comes to this business. There are few problem people face, and which are when it comes to e-commerce. I know some of the problem are they don't know the kind of products to promote. That's number one. Because in e-commerce, you have to sell products. Now, how do you know the kind of products to promote? How do you know that this product is hot or not? I get now. How do you know that this thing is how do you know that this product I'm about to sell we sell to people? I get now. That's number one. Then number two, how do you import a product faster? I get now. Or how do you find a direct supplier? Because sometimes if you don't have the money to import from China, all right, because sometimes when you're importing from China, it takes time. Sometimes it might take up to 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on the flight on the one you are using. They have normal delivery, they have express delivery. All right. So it depends on the one you are using. It takes up to like 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, sometimes a month. Right. But then instead of waiting for this particular period of time, you can have a direct supplier. How do you find this direct supplier? How do you find direct supplier? How do you find a legit and a genuine supplier? Because sometimes some person will tell you they are supplier. By the time you pay them the money for the product, you will not see the product. You will not see the supplier. Nobody will give it. Sometimes they might even block you. I guess now this is the more reason why you need guidance because when it comes to online, the reason why sometimes they say online business is scam, it's a scam is because you want to do everything yourself. Right? You want to do there are so many if you are doing it yourself, you are bound to make many mistakes, you are bound to fall into many errors. All right, you are bound to do all of this thing. But then if you have someone that is guiding you, if you have someone that is directing you, it makes it much more easier and faster. It makes it much more easier and faster. All right, so that is the reason why many persons are having problem in e-commerce. Then number four, how to build a sales funnel to sell the product. Like the one I showed to you, how you can design something like that to sell your product. Then number five, how to get a reliable and trustworthy delivery agent. Like I said before, these people, some of them are dubious. Right? Some of them are dubious. Some of them you might even give them product to deliver. You will not see the product, you will not see any of those things. And what do you do? What do you do? It is very, very important. Then how do you sell the product? How do you sell the product? It is also very important. When I first heard about e-commerce many years ago, I was also clueless like many of you today, but I didn't know how to proceed. I did because sometimes, like I told you, if you don't want to learn from the reason why they said if you want to go further, you need to stand on the shoulder of those that have gone ahead. It is very, very, it is true. In e-commerce, we're talking about so many persons just think because it's e-commerce and it's to import from China, I will import from China, I will just start selling. No, you need to learn this business. You need to know how it works. You need to understand the techniques behind e-commerce. The techniques behind e-commerce. It is very, very, it is a good business. But then if you don't know how to go about it, you are bound to make many mistakes. You are bound to fall into many errors. Right? So it is important for you to understand all of this. All right. I saw people enjoying lives, making money, traveling, and many more. Right. I also wanted to be like them, but I didn't know how to go about this until I came across courage. But then when I say this, not everybody you see making money, enjoying life, traveling around the world as scammer. Not everybody. Many people you see they are enjoying their lives out of every opportunity that let me see some of them are enjoying their life from something like this we are telling you. All right, imagine somebody that is making up to a million naira every week, all right, 2 million naira every week. It is not that difficult. It is not that difficult. All right. So until I came across Courage, when he told me this particular business, he tutored me. I enrolled for his class. I enrolled for his class. He showed me all the secrets behind e-commerce. As of today, this is the story has changed. This was something I paid no when I register under his class, because sometimes when somebody tell you you pay for a class, some of you are just thinking, you want to just take my money and run away. No, these things we are still telling you, it is going to profit you on the long run. It will benefit you, it will profit you. Why do you think all those Igbo boys they go and serve their master for 4 years, 5 years? Because you need to learn this business. If you're not willing to learn a particular business, you are bound to make many mistakes. You are bound to fall into many errors. All right, that was what Courage did for me. He helped me to shorten those errors, and he took me by the hand and gave me all the techniques that I am using today. All right, so today the story has changed, and that is why I also want to guide you in this e-commerce business so that you too can start making money and enjoy the good things of life. It is very, very important. All right, now, as well, I want to introduce you to a particular course, all right, that this guy has packaged that is changing lives around the world. It is called Lucrative E-commerce Business Blueprint. This course will show you a lot of things. Will show you many things about business, about e-commerce, how you can start even as a newbie. All right, it is very, very important. Now, it's a video course. All right, it's a video course. My goal about having it, my goal is to have a community of like-minded. The reason why I'm saying this is that apart from you having access to this particular course, all right, I also want to have you in my community, because every week we have my own community whereby we discuss on these businesses. All right, we discuss on these businesses. All right, how you too can also enjoy this business and how you can start, because as you are saying, we are already planning for the new year, all right, which is 2025. Because as you are looking at it now, 2024 is far gone. I get it now. But then that doesn't mean God cannot do wonders. God can still do wonders. That doesn't mean God cannot do anything. God can still do wonders. But then it all depends on what you are willing to do. All right. Now let's move ahead. Here are some amazing testimonial from this particular person I'm telling you. Say, Corey, the first training you taught on ecom business or Shama Business School helped me, and in just 2 weeks I made over 200K from selling my product. That means she already had a product. Courage, any course you put out there, I'm in. God bless. He said, you are the reason I'm a millionaire today. You are the reason I'm a millionaire today. This one was a week ago. Now look at this person. This is Chris Anim. My friend, please follow Courage Ngeli. That guy is loaded. I just used one formula from his post and made some cool cash. Made some cool cash from Chris Anim. Now look at this person. Say, Boss Courage, your ecom course and Facebook ad course, after going through them, within a week, we didn't began a planning. Under 2 months, have made over 2 million naira. He says, I'm meant to come to your DM with my testimony, but just know that your course has changed my life. That is for that. Now, this one says, in 1 week, I cleared my debt of over 400K that was so pressing, and in less than 3 weeks, I've made over 800K in ecom business. Now, this other person says, I bought my first landed property within 4 months of starting e-commerce business. This is something that some of them will pay as little as 3K and more like that to get all of these things. So, but some of you, when they mention some things to you, you think maybe people are out there to scam you or this. I know there are so many persons who are out there to scam, all right? But then it's much more reason for you to pay attention when people are telling you some things to do. Now, in this course, you will be learning the following things. Number one, the type of product to sell. The type of product to sell. Number two, how to discover the product we sell. All right, the type of product we sell. Then how to import goods from China faster. How to research and discover hot products. How to research and discover hot products. All right, how to find supplier and get goods locally. All right, how to create a sales funnel. How to run advert on Facebook and Instagram. How to sell the product for high profit and make money. All right, how to discover the product, how to deliver the product nationwide with ease. This is what I'm saying. We have, like I told you before, we have delivery agents across the globe who are reliable, trustworthy, and genuine, right? Who will not run away with your money. So you need to understand it. If you are not ready to come into the circle, these things will not be shown to you. That is the reason you will not see that information that will benefit you are thrown out there. It's only for those who are seriously minded. Then there are so many amazing bonus too. You have access to, once you have access to this LEBB course, you have access to over access to Nigerian suppliers, people who are buying goods bring it to Nigeria in bulk. All right, you can have access to them. You also have access to phone number of delivery agents in Nigeria. Across Nigeria, you have access to them. Then you also have access to a premium page builder like the one I use in designing my landing page. All right, you have access to that. You also have access to over 50 Chinese supplier. Over 50 Chinese supplier, you have access to their contacts. Over 50 Chinese supplier. That alone costs $1,000 to get access to that. All right. Now you have access to international shipping company, reliable one at that. International shipping company, reliable international shipping company. You also have access to China payment agent, people who will help you pay in yuan. Right. You also have access to them. You also have access to hot selling products. You have the link, as in you have the link of wholesale, the one that you can pick right now and start promoting. I get it now. So it is important for you to also know that. Now, here is another one. I remember the first time I did e-commerce in less than 3 months, I made over 750K in profit. That was after I bought your course 3K in 2021. I get it now. Imagine this person did not buy this course after that time, 2021. I guess imagine if he had not paid that 3K, will he have been able to make? Now look at it. He bought a course of 300K and made 750K in profit. Now look at the difference. Look at the gap. That is the reason why when they say information is key, is not a slogan. Is a true fact. I get it now. Now he bought a course of 3K and he made over 750K. Can you imagine that? Now look at this person. Okay, after that, now mad like courage again. Thank God for you. I swear to God, for the first time in my life, on May 15th, I sold 14 pieces in one day. I actually got 18 order, but 4 was postponed. All right, 4 was postponed. It will have been 18 sales in one day. Thanks, my man. All right, there are so many amazing testimonials. Now look at this person saying, Mr. Courage, one day I will write about how your course changed my life, but I don't know where to start from. That's it. He said it was always a pleasure listening to you. Listening to you, you changed my life through e-commerce. He said, "Thank you, boss. I was so happy with getting you in my life because I'm making much money by just using your secret you taught in your course. I was so amazed. God bless you, my boss. Good luck." All right. All of these are amazing testimonials. There are so many of them. We cannot just wrap them up. Now look at this person. He said, access to support. Apart from all of those things, you see, have access to support and mentorship. All right. You have access to weekly product recommendation. All right. Apart from what you are getting every week, okay, just okay, we are trying out this new product this week. Everybody starts designing your landing page and the rest of them. Every week, there's always a product recommendation. I get it now. Then, apart from that, you also have access to connect with other persons who are also in this e-com business. All right, who are also doing this e-commerce business. All right, now to get all of these things I've listed, it will have cost you nothing less than 2 million naira. It will cost you nothing less than 2 million naira to have access to all this material I have said here. All right, but I'm handling everything to you to make you a millionaire in less than 6 months. Because starting from December, I'm running a challenge whereby for the next 6 months, we are going to be seeing our results in this e-commerce business in the next 6 months. All right, everything we are going to be doing in the next 6 months. All right, so that means in the next 6 months, you should be a millionaire if you are not ready, if you're not one right now. Right, but I will not charge that because I want everybody to succeed. All right, I don't want anything to hold you back. All right, I will not charge you 2 million to have access to this course. All right, but then if I decide to also charge 500K for this, it won't be a bad idea. All right, because everything you have in this course will make you a millionaire in less than 6 months. But I will not also charge you that. All right, now for all of this, you will not believe this, but guess how much it will be paid to have access to all these five. The all you get are not just there. I'm not removing anything. All right, I'm not removing anything from this particular course. You have access to all the files, all the information that I say will be delivered. All of them will be delivered to you. All right, in this course. Now the price is just 30,000 naira, which is less than $20. This amount is less than $20. I get it now. This is the price you are paying to have access to all those amazing benefits are listed in this. Right? For just 30K, you'll be getting everything I've listed and even more. All right, even more because you will be there for life. You'll be left there for life. Imagine it for a second. 30K is all you need to put you on a journey that will change your life forever. All right, this 30K is not up to it will not get you something meaningful. All right, as we are currently in Nigeria, it will not get you anything something meaningful. right? But then it can change your life forever. It can change your life forever, right? So now you can either spend this 30K on getting the call that will change your life, or spend it on something that will not add anything to your pocket on the long run. You have the choice to make at this point, because I've given you everything. I've given you everything at this point, because the thing is, there's nothing that is hidden. I've showed you everything, show you the product, show you how you can promote all of this thing. All right. You either make the choice right now, right? Whatever decision you make will reflect in the next 3 months, because whether you like it or not, we'll enter December. Whether you like it or not, we'll enter January, and we'll still go on like that, like that. So you need to change your perspective. Now, if you are interested and you are ready, right, send a message to this number showing here, right? Send a message to this number, or make a payment to this account, Amade Chosa GTB 01547911369. All right, just make payment to this, or send me a message. I am interested. I want to make payment. Just send a message. I am interested. Right, so just send a message, or just make payment to this 30,000 naira, and you have access to this. All right, like I said before, but I have to warn you that this price is only available for a limited time. Right, if I were you, I'll go ahead and get the cost right now before the price goes up. If the price goes up, there's nothing I can do. I guess now, because I've given you. If you are watching this video right now, that means you still have the chance of getting it for this particular amount, 30,000 naira. Okay, right? So if you're ready, like I said before, kindly do that. Send a message to this, or make payment to this account number, and you are on your way to making a fortune out of e-commerce. All right, thank you so much for staying on this live webinar. All right, giving you everything that you need. Now I see you on the side of success. Thank you so much. Okay, I think, let me stop presenting. All right. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, okay, this is from your network, Mr. Murphy. Mr. Festus, you said you cannot see my screen. All right, Mr. Festus, you said you cannot see my screen.
Hello, I can hear you.
You say you cannot see my screen.
The network
Hello.
is somehow bad. I can't. Yes, I
think
can't even see any of your screen.
I think it's a network. All right, don't worry. I will drop the video. All right, I will drop the video. I will drop the replay of it so you can watch it at your own convenient time, and ask me any question once you have gone through it. All right. Okay, thank you so much for staying to all through this. All right, for those of you that have attended, if you have any question, you can reach out to me, and I'll be glad to answer every of the question. All right, thank you so much.